Welcome to Arts News, friends. I'm Jimmy Ray here with you every Friday morning, 10 a.m. to talk about people, places, and things to do. This week, new music from Annabelle Eve, David J. Henson, and Robert J. Martin, along with the 15th annual Stomp the Blues Festival coming up in a couple weeks. We'll talk with organizers from that, as well as national recognition for murals here in Springfield. That and more. Let's go. Support for Arts News today is provided by the Moxie Cinema, currently presenting Blue Heron, I Love Boosters, Steal This Story, Please, and Sato 48 Film Fest. Showtimes and ticket information at moxiecinema.com. And support is also provided by Pickwick Underground Framing, offering custom picture framing and installation. Open weekdays 10 to 5:30 and Saturdays by appointment at 611 South Pickwick Avenue. Information at pickwickundergroundframing.com. And big news for the visual arts community, as Springfield's growing reputation in public art received a major boost this month as the mural Hitchhikers, created during the 2025 Overlay Art and Cultural Festival, earned 2 honors at the National Mural Awards. The large-scale mural received Regional Gold for the Midwest and also earned the National Silver Award, placing the Springfield installation among the country's most celebrated mural projects this year. Hitchhikers was created by artist Emily Ding and Osiris Rain and was curated and facilitated by Overlay during last year's festival here in Springfield. Installed live during the event, the mural serves as a tribute to Route 66 and the generations of travelers, dreamers, and adventurers connected to the historic roadway. Organizers say the piece was designed to engage younger audiences with Route 66 culture through contemporary public art. Meg Wagler, the founder and CEO of Overlay, says curating and facilitating public art can be a challenging prospect, but when done properly with community support and trust, big things are possible. Wagler said the organization is proud to bring, quote, a new level of scale, quality, and intention to Springfield's public art scene. And in addition to the national recognition, the mural also recently was featured on Street Art Cities, an international platform used by travelers and art enthusiasts to discover destinations through public art tourism. The National Mural Awards recognize mural projects across the country for artistic excellence, innovation, and community impact. More information on the Overlay Festival can be found at their website at overlayfest.com. They're also on Facebook and Instagram. Congrats to the artists and to Overlay for a couple national awards for Hitchhikers, a mural in downtown Springfield. It's on the side of the buildings there, and you can see it from Jefferson in between Park Central East and McDaniel. Support for Arts News today is provided by Dressler Peters Business Law Firm, committed to promoting music and the arts in the Ozarks by supporting local public radio, including KSMU's weekly arts newsletter, The Green Room. Information at DresslerPeters.com. And singer-songwriter Annabelle Eve closes out the spring season of Gigs in the Garden this Sunday at Springfield Botanical Gardens. That's at Nathaniel Green Park over off Scenic. Annabelle Eve's music blends modern folk and indie influences with an emphasis on thoughtful songwriting and acoustic performance. The free concert begins at 2 p.m. at the Peace Through People Pavilion. That's inside Nathaniel Green Close Memorial Park. Attendees are encouraged to bring a lawn chair or blankets. Beer, wine, and soft drinks also will be available for purchase. The Gigs in the Garden series is organized by the Sister Cities Association in partnership with the Springfield Greene County Park Board. Organizers say donations from the concert series help support park accessibility projects and community programming, as well as supporting the efforts of the Sister City Exchange programs. In case of rain, the performance will move inside to the Springfield Greene County Botanical Center. More information is available through the Springfield Sister City Association website at peacethroughpeople.org. It's the last showing of Gigs in the Garden this Sunday at Nathaniel Green Park, 2 p.m. It's a free concert. And now, a new single from Annabelle Eve. It's called Jade here on Arts News KSMU.
can't stay. Whatever I said, I didn't mean it. And Jay put it on the backseat, throw it up on the concrete, put it on me. And Jay, I can't say
That was the new single by Annabelle Eve called Jade, and you can catch her live this Sunday as part of the Gigs in the Garden concert series, happening this Sunday, May 31st at 2 p.m. at Nathaniel Green Park at the Peace Through People Pavilion. I'm Jimmy Ray. You're tuned in to Arts News, and the 15th annual Stomp the Blues Out of Homelessness Festival is coming to town Saturday, June 13th. And here to talk more about it, founder, organizer, Jim Payne. Welcome, brother.
Hey, thank you, Jimmy.
So I was looking at the lineup, and man, it's going to be a hot one for the 15th annual.
It's going to be awesome. I love Anders Osborne, and I've been tracking him and trying to get him here for a number of years.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, 10 years ago, I went up to see another band, and they were touring with Anders, and it just really psyched me out about trying to get him, and it just never works out. As a musician, sometimes the schedule or the whatever doesn't work out, but now's the time.
Finally caught up, got Anders Osborne, looking at the Chase Walker Band, Marcus Trummer's going to be there, and local Brenda Meyer Band going to be there as well. And so this is a one-day event happening June 13th, and it's over at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial American Legion Post 639. That's at 2660 South Scenic. And they've had a lot of great music over there over the years. But the 15th annual Stomp the Blues Out of Homelessness Festival on June 13th. Tickets are available now. Let's give them the website right out of the gate, Jim.
StompTheBluesOutOfHomelessness.com. And you can also get hard copy tickets at Kaleidoscope.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Love Tom and Pam over there, of course, supporting the music over the years.
Yeah, absolutely.
And 15 years of this stuff. Where did it all begin?
Well, it started as a kind of an endeavor to raise money to help do what we've been doing. Originally, my wife and I and another group were doing meals for lunch down at Bill's Place, which was a homeless drop-in center.
Yeah.
It's no longer there, but it became 35, 45, 50 meals, then it's 75, 80. Mm-hmm. Then once it went over 100, it was, we need
it's a big project.
Try to figure out how to raise a little money.
Yeah.
And at that time, I had a guy that was a DJ at the time. He's no longer on the air, but he helped me put together the first lineup, and we kind of took off from there. We originally had big sites and big plans, and I tried to do a 2-day deal. The first year was the year of the Joplin tornado. It rained us out Friday. Saturday was a beautiful day, and then Sunday the tornado came through. Of course, we weren't doing anything but clean up on that day, but that's how I mark the day. It's kind of a sad marker, but that's it.
Yeah. Two multi-day events can be kind of tricky, so you guys have got this down to a one-day event and just chock full of music.
Right.
So when you say Stomp the Blues Out of Homelessness, what's the mission here?
Well, our mission is to try to plug some gaps that professional service agencies need help with.
Yeah.
We look at mostly youth-oriented organizations.
Very good.
The Youth Connect Center downtown, the Rare Breed,
Yep.
Laura's Home, and the Dar House, which are both foster kid group homes run by the Good Samaritan Boys Ranch. And then we support Rules Play It Forward Southwest Missouri.
Yeah.
Our biggest benefactor is non-youth related, and it's Women in Need of the Ozarks.
Yep. A lot of good work that they're doing, a lot of good work that you all are doing. And so why does this cause hit so close to home for you personally, Jim?
Well, originally when I was here at school way long time ago, I would have to sell plasma to get groceries for the week or whatever. And so I always had in the back of my mind, and I found a perfect partner in my wife, Paige, that allowed us to, when we need to jump in and do it.
Yeah.
And, there was a person at the Rare Breed at the time that said, we always have something to give. Time, treasures, or talent. So anybody can help. You just got to figure out who you want to help.
Yeah, very good. I love that mission. Talking with Jim Payne, the founder of Stomp the Blues Out of Homelessness. It's happening on June 13th over at the American Legion Post, 639, and that's located over on Scenic. It's been there a long time, 2660 South Scenic. Seen a lot of great music over there. And you're looking at acts like Anders Osborne, the Chase Walker Band, Marcus Trummer, and the Brenda Meyer Band are going on 15 years. How's the festival evolved over the 15 years? What's some of the highs and lows that you've seen?
Well, obviously the low was the year COVID hit.
Yeah.
We had to cancel. Rode it to the end. We canceled like April. I still had contracts, and I understand working musicians need money too. The highs might be people like Samantha Fish twice. Marcus King, when he was just a teenager, came in. Those are the kind of things you see after the fact that really psych you up, you know?
Yeah.
So,
being a part of those journeys.
Right,
Yeah, it's really
absolutely.
cool to be a part of that. And Springfield's always been a blues town, right? I
Yeah,
mean, lots
yeah.
of great music
Right,
around here, blues
right,
music. I mean,
right.
we did the blues jam over at Dennis's place for 10 some odd years.
Right.
There was the Stepchild, and of course, Don Ships and all the cats before that.
Oh,
Clay
sure,
Goldstein.
sure,
I mean,
sure.
lots of great music at the
Right.
Blues Society as well.
Right.
So, what's blues music? How's it resonate with you? Where'd you first get introduced to it?
Well, I grew up an Allman Brothers guy.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where it starts, you know, and they always would preach, you know, we're just blues band because everything they played was blues based, and they took some old blues standards and turned them into rock and roll hits, man.
They did, absolutely.
And you know, you got Zeppelin, you got Clapton. I love Clapton too.
Yeah.
You know, those guys are all blues based musicians.
All came from the
that
blues.
a lot of people don't realize. You know, it's got a different beat and it's got a different vibe, and
Yeah.
you know, when the Blues Society stopped doing their festivals about the time we started.
Yeah.
So it became a pretty good place to start.
Yeah, absolutely. Blues music, unique American art form, and absolutely found global success and influenced rock and roll, jazz, and everything that came
Oh,
after
right,
it.
right,
Country music,
absolutely.
all of it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Talking with Jim Payne here about the 15th annual Stop the Blues Out of Homelessness, and a great cause right here in Springfield, Missouri. And you can get a whole lot of great music as well. It's Saturday, June 13th. The gates open at 1. The first band will hit at 2, and looks like the headliner hits about 7:30 that
That's
night.
correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Andrews Osborne, man, coming to town. Excellent. The festival will be held at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial American Legion Post, 639. That's over on Scenic, 2660 South Scenic. And you can get tickets at the website, right?
StompTheBluesOutOfHomelessness.com
Right.
or hard copy tickets at Kaleidoscope, or you can even come by my office at Choice Escrow.
There you go.
One of the things about the American Legion Post, we're on the baseball field. So a lot of people don't know there's a baseball field there. You just pull in the driveway and keep going east until you hit the ball field.
Yeah, beautiful. And there'll be drinks flowing and some food and all that.
We'll have great food vendors. We'll have beverages. We'll have soda water, ice cream from Highland. A number of different things.
Yeah.
You know, just like you would expect at a festival. It's full bore.
Yeah, love it. Now, what should people be bringing to the festival, and what should they not be bringing, Jim?
Well, don't bring a cooler.
Yeah.
Don't bring a big tent.
Yeah.
Bring a chair. Bring sunscreen. You can bring a golf type umbrella because it can get warm.
Yeah.
Or you can buy a VIP tent, and then you get 6 tickets, a tent, and a table and chairs.
Okay.
$6.95.
excellent. Okay, very good. So there's different options here. It could be just individual tickets, or if you want to engage in the VIP package, all that information can be found at the website. Again, hit
That's
it one
correct.
more time.
StompTheBluesOutOfHomelessness.com.
Excellent. I'm the guy who does show up with an umbrella because I'm kind of fair skinned. So when that sun's beating down, I like to have my umbrella in place there. But
Well, you may need bug screen as well because we're on a freshly mowed ball field that doesn't get used very often.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that would be another add-on.
15 years of Stomp the Blues Out of Homelessness. Lots of great work, lots of great blues music. Founder and organizer Jim Payne. Keep up the great work, and we'll see you there June 13th.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You betcha. I'm Jimmy Ray. You're listening to KSMU and Arts News. Here's a little bit of blues music for you.
You can spend half your time sitting down, have a dime. Money comes and it goes. All that glitters ain't gold. No, love's the only thing that I'll never get home. Even a brand new car, only taking so far till you're lonely on the road. I love traveling home. That's the only thing that I'll never get home. baby, can't you see? Yeah, I got everything you need. Yeah, and more. Think for me some way. Say, I will hung you so tenderly. Yeah, I'm never gonna do you wrong. People change, nothing ever stays the same. Baby, please don't go, because there's one thing that I know. That's the only thing that I'll never get on. For Gareth Hughes on the saxophone, y'all. Kennedy that I'll never get. Love's the only thing, yeah, that I'll never get. Your love's the only thing, baby, that I'll never, oh, that I'll never get. Oh, yeah. Got it for the band.
That was the Marcus Trummer Band. You can see him and other blues-inspired artists June 13th at the 15th annual Stomp the Blues Out of Homelessness Festival. It's happening over at the American Legion Post 639 on Scenic in Springfield, Missouri. More information and tickets can be found at stompthebluesoutofhomelessness.com. I'm Jimmy Ray. You're listening to Arts News here on KSMU. And last month, the Kilties celebrated 100 years. And with more on this long-running musical tradition, it's KSMU's Michelle Skaliski.
A century after it started, the Central High School Kilties Drum and Bugle Corps is as strong as ever. In the pit at Central, the Kilties were hard at work, practicing for the many performances they give every year. Kiltie sponsor Sunday Wild Shoot says being a Kiltie takes a strong work ethic and a commitment to the group.
I probably see these children more than their parents do. We practice 4 days a week from 6:30 to 7:30. We have a performance usually every weekend, if not multiple. We also are at football games, basketball games, community basketball. We do like MSU, Willard Drury, people all around, every fall festival they want us, every Christmas parade they want us. We travel all over.
She describes the Kilties as a sisterhood. Once a Kiltie, always a Kiltie.
The sisterhood is amazing, and it's very multi-layered. There's the sisterhood that we've all been through the same things, the morning practices, the drum bruise on your leg, just out in the heat, out in the cold. But also it's been moms and daughters and sisters and cousins and aunts. For example, my daughter's on the corps right now, and I was a Kiltie. I have 2 sets of sisters. I now have Kilties I sponsored in the past. I now have their daughters.
The Kilties must learn multiple skills. There's the iconic Kilties dance. There are bagpipers, twirlers, buglers, and drummers. It's a proud tradition. The Kilties are the oldest female uniformed Scottish drum and bugle corps in the United States. Wild Shoot says it was Richie Robinson, founder of the Springfield Public Schools band program and leader of the largest Boy Scout band in the U.S., who started the Kilties.
He was rich in the music in Springfield, and he realized as a girl dad that there was nothing for girls to do in 1926. So they weren't allowed to be in sports, they weren't even in music. So he decided he was going to set up a all-girls drum and bugle corps, his background, and he was Scottish. So he went with the Scottish uniform.
Central senior Malia Johnson is the majorette for this year's Kilties and has been in the group all 4 years of high school. For Johnson, it's a family tradition.
I've kind of known about it my whole life. I first got introduced when I was 4, and my sister was in the Kilties. So I went to a lot of her parades and stuff, and ever since then I loved it. Lots of my family have been Kilties, like my sisters and my aunts and cousins.
She calls it a blessing to be able to carry on that tradition. Alyssa Kurth is the assistant majorette for the Kilties and joined her sophomore year after seeing the group perform at a basketball game. For her, like for Johnson, it's all about bringing joy to other people.
Seeing the joy that other people get from watching us, and even in the pit where we are right now, seeing everybody, because it gets so loud in here, in the drums, we have a great beat that's going, so seeing everybody in the stands always just bumping with it it's really cool to watch. And then also with the parades, seeing all the little kids dance with us and flick their hands like they're trying to drum, it's really cool to see.
Wild Shoots is proud to be the head sponsor of a group with such a rich history in Springfield, and she enjoys bringing a unique style of entertainment to a community that she says loves the group. But there's one thing she enjoys most.
I really love helping build strong, independent women who are going to go on to do great things, because I will get them in their shy little girls, and then they leave where they are very independent, who will go out, because we're in the public. I'm like, you smile, you make eye contact, we do all those things, and my Kilties can do that.
For KSMU News, I'm Michelle Skaliski.
And more for the visual arts lovers out there. Artist Jenny Green's exhibit, Love the Mother, enters its final weekend at the Southern Missouri Arts Connection Art Center in Hollister, also known as SMAC. The exhibit features a variety of works created from Green's own hand-drawn designs, all centered around depictions of the female form. Green, who operates New Moon Studio Space in Springfield, describes the collection as energetic and rooted in themes of shared humanity and collective strength. Love the Mother remains on display through May 30th at the SMAC Art Center, located at 7 Downing Street in historic Hollister. Organizers advise parental guidance because of artistic depictions of the nude human form. In addition to its rotating monthly exhibits, the Southern Missouri Arts Connection also highlights area nonprofit organizations. This month's featured nonprofit is Hope Counseling Center, which provides counseling services to individuals, couples, and families in the Branson area. More information about the exhibit and SMAC programming can be found at smac-art.org. And more new music from David J. Henson. We heard from him back in March. And now a second single off that EP. And while the first track dealt with the weight of staying in one place, this next single is a literal map of the drive home. Ada to Ozark is a place-anchored song about the geography of leaving, tracing a drive from Oklahoma into the Ozarks as a map of what didn't work and what couldn't be undone. The details are specific, driving from Ada to Joplin, Monette, and Bodark, and the emotional weight comes from those details. It's a song about a drive home that just doesn't feel like one. Released earlier this month from David J. Henson, it's Ada to Ozark here on KSMU Arts News.
Ada ain't Ozark, ain't even Bodark by Joplin, I won't even mind. 'Cause loving and leaving is better than cheating, but leaving is far less than kind. The road will be lonely, but my heart can only be true to my heart, not mine. From Ada to Ozark, Monette to Bodark, Oklahoma's your home, not mine. Love's dying embers, your face when I said my goodbye. Your heartache and sorrow will haunt me tomorrow. I still see the pain in your eyes. Pull off the highway and into my driveway. Oh God, how I wish I had tried. From Ada to Ozark, Monette to Bodark, Oklahoma's your home, not mine. bulldog from Joplin, I won't even mind.
That was David J. Henson with his latest single, Ada to Ozark, off his EP, Better Late Than Never. That tune and EP was produced by the great Justin Larkin here in town. You can find it on Spotify and all streaming platforms, as well as look up David J. Henson on Bandcamp and social media to keep up with his performance schedule. You can catch Justin Larkin and the C Street Jamboree fellas every Sunday night over at Lindbergh's. You can sign up and play with the band or solo. It's a great way to get out and get on stage and meet some cats here in town. And High Tide Theatrical opens its production of Little Shop of Horrors this weekend in downtown Springfield. The cult classic musical comedy follows Seymour, a struggling flower shop employee who discovers a mysterious plant with a dangerous appetite. Known for its blend of dark comedy, rock and roll, and horror, the show features music by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman, the songwriting team later known for Disney films including The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. High Tide's production runs from May 29th through June 27th at the Light Room Lounge at Martha's Vineyard on Olive Street in Springfield. Organizers describe the show as a fresh, high-energy take on one of musical theater's most recognizable titles. The production is recommended for audiences 13 and older because of mature themes, stylized violence, and dark comedic elements. And we will have some of the High Tide folks in a couple weeks to talk more about this production, but for now, more information and tickets can be found through their website, hightidesgf.org. It's Little Shop of Horrors at High Tide Theatrical starting this weekend. And a reminder about Plotline's 11th annual Student Film Showcase. It's happening tomorrow at the Fox Theater starting at 5 p.m. Tickets are $10 or $5 for children 12 and younger. Proceeds supporting Plotline's programming. It's a celebration of Plotline students ages 10 through 17, and the event will feature a red carpet entrance followed by a screening of films produced by the Plotline students, and it's suitable for all ages. More information and tickets available at plotlinefilm.org. And a new mural honoring public servants has been installed at George Washington Carver Elementary School in Neosho. The mural, titled From Service Comes Growth, Neosho, the Beloved Community, was created through a partnership between the Harry S. Truman Coordinating Council and the Neosho Arts Council, using funding from a statewide Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service grant. Designed by artist Terry Diggs, the mural highlights educators, first responders, healthcare workers, civic organizations, and other public servants connected to the community. The artwork also features references to George Washington Carver, the Neosho National Fish Hatchery, and local history throughout the design. Organizers say public servants from across the community helped paint portions of the mural before it was installed outside the school. More information, including a descriptive audio guide of the mural, can be found at neoshoarts.net. You're tuned in to Arts News here on KSMU. Welcome, friends. I'm Jimmy Ray. You're listening to Arts News here on KSMU. And from the Grammy-winning team over at Parma Recordings, a new album from Missouri composer Robert J. Martin. The album is entitled Conversations Without Words. And joining me today via telephone, Robert J. Martin. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted. And Springfield is a wonderful city, and we've enjoyed our time that we've spent there last summer.
Yes, this recording was done here in Springfield in collaboration with some folks here. We'll talk more about that. So where are you from exactly here in Missouri?
I'm in Kirksville, Missouri, which is the home of Truman State University.
And are you teaching up there?
No, I am retired, which has given me the opportunity to spend a lot of time composing.
Excellent. So I'm noticing here this new record is Conversations Without Words. It's for solo violin, but has piano interludes. Very stripped down pieces as I listen to these. Short pieces, intimate pieces, some are playful, some are tender. What drove you to do kind of this more simplified compositional process this time around?
Well, I wanted to do a series of pieces for solo violin, but at the same time, I wanted it to be a duet. So This is a duet for solo violin, which may sound a little strange. On the other hand, if you go all the way back to J.S. Bach, and you find that his music often included several different voices at the same, alternating between one and another. So I've always been very fond of that idea. So also the other thing is Alberto Bologna, a violinist who's done all kinds of music from Bach to modern music, who is well known in Europe, came and played at Truman, and I got to know him. So a year or so ago, we went over to Italy and recorded the solo violin music.
Oh, wow. I bet that was a fun trip.
Oh, yeah. And we were able to stay with him at his house, which is more like a palace, I would say.
I love how music can take you all over the world, open doors and meet people that you've never met before, take you places you've never been before. And music is one of those things that just has the power to do that.
Sure.
And from Italy to the Ozarks on this record, Dr. Perry Mears from MSU here on piano.
Exactly. And we actually recorded the solo piano interludes in Springfield on the campus of Missouri State.
I'm Jimmy Ray. You're listening to Arts News here on KSMU. That was Dr. Perry Mears with the piano interlude Coffee with Cinnamon. This is off Robert J. Martin's new record from Ravello Records. It's entitled Conversations Without Words for solo piano with piano interludes. Alberto Bologna on violin, recorded in Italy, and Perry Mears on piano, recorded right here in Springfield. And I have composer Robert J. Martin on the phone here. So you mentioned that you are retired. Give us a little rundown of what your musical life has looked like before retirement. Your main instrument, obviously a composer. Where has music taken you?
Well, I'm not sure where to start. All I can say is that I've been involved in music starting when I was in 8th grade and sang in a men and boys choir, and then got into band in high school and then orchestras and so on. Although I actually made my living basically as an educational and licensed psychologist in private practice and as a faculty member at Truman State. So I did my thesis on a topic called To Approach Music, and worked with a composer, Herbert Brunn, and various other people. And so I ended up teaching educational psychology, and I was very interested in teaching and learning, and also taught creativity, and that's always been my big interest, has been creativity through music and writing.
Yeah. What about the shifts in technologies over your lifetime? As you see the internet take over, is this helping? Is this hurting? How does it work into the creativity process, into the musical process in your life, at least?
So with creativity, I would say, yeah, I mean, all of the books that I get, including books on creativity, I order from Amazon and things of that sort. So I think the internet provides us with lots of avenues to access creativity, and also lots of avenues to share creativity. We just have to kind of get on board and become aware of these opportunities.
And in that vein, Robert, where can folks find this record? Are you streaming online anywhere?
I'm sure most people have Spotify. If you type in Conversations Without Words, other albums will also come up, including an album of string quartets that also include some duets and solos.
Excellent. Robert J. Martin and his new album, Conversations Without Words, for solo violin with piano interludes. And we will go out with one more of these. First, a piano interlude, Quiet Dance, followed by the solo violin piece, Lover's Quarrel. Robert J. Martin, thanks for taking time with me today and for bringing us this lovely album.
Thank you very much, and enjoy.
That's all the time we have for Arts News this week, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today and every Friday, 10 a.m. for Arts News here on our public radio station in the Ozarks. It's KSMU. Peace.
It's Arts News, people and places, things to do. Arts News, here on KSMU. Hey!